Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe out there. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Here I do pick a card readings. I invite you to join the community by subscribing to the channel and sharing your stories in the comments section down below. I know we'd love to have you, and if you are a returning subscriber, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. So we've got three groups to choose from as usual. The timestamps are down below. The cards that we're using, these are included in each individual reading. They are from Cherry Enchantress, the Romance Fairy Oracle. Okay, so guys, check out her channel if you haven't already. I do have channels displayed on my channel, the channels that I recommend. Okay, I've got like Amanda Rose Tarot, she's another really good one. She's a working reader like me, sweet, but also very honest. And then Cherry Enchantress is just, she's also wonderful, and she makes wonderful cards, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy these cards. Okay, so remember to use your intuition to pick. We've got random.org linked down below. If you're confused, you can watch one or you can watch all of them, whatever you're drawn to. If you get into the reading, since it is a general reading, it can't resonate for everyone, so if you get into it's not resonating, feel free to choose another group or check out my playlists also linked down below. And so before I get into it though, it's 15% off readings through Wizio through the end of August for anyone interested in a personal reading from me. Also, you can get one just by contacting me. My contact information is in the description box down below. And I do have a reading that is available within 24 hours, the emergency reading, if anyone's interested in that. So with that being said, for group one. So your card from the Romantic Fairy Oracle is Spirit Soul Path, a personal evolution within your relationship. So since this is messages from your person talks about a personal evolution within your relationship, more or less there. And for group two, we've got love language, physical touch. A tender touch means so much. And for group three, we've got love language, affirmations. Loving words hold great power. So pause the video if you need more time, and enjoy the reading, guys. If it does resonate, let me know in the comment section. Like I said, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It doesn't cost anything, and it does support the channel. If you would like to take it over to the extended, there will be extendeds for each of these, where over there we're going to get another round of messages, as well as sexy messages from this person, advice from Spirit, and the future outcome of this connection. The big message from Spirit, the Spirit wants you to know as to where this connection is headed. That will be in the extended. And if you'd like discounted extended, you can go over to Patreon and support me over there, and where you have access to all the extendeds for for less. It's a bargain, right? Everybody loves a bargain. Otherwise, you can buy the extendeds a la carte. They'll be linked next to the timestamps. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We're gonna get started with group one. Welcome, group one. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So go ahead and think about your person of interest, your love interest, the one you came to the reading for. I'm going to use the Heartstrings Tarot again. And I'll clarify with the Witchling Tarot. We've got some pre-shuffled oracle cards to the side. Angel spirits and guides for the strongest collective energy of everyone who has chosen group one. What would their person say to them if their person had no fear and no filter? What would their person say to them? What would they really like to tell group one today? Wow. Got the Empress. That's Shaka Khan. I believe that card represents in this deck I'm Every Woman. By the way, the playlist for this deck is linked down below for those interested. But, okay, that's a pretty positive card to start off with. In fact, it goes along with the pre-shuffled card that I pulled earlier. And this person thinks that, or wants to tell you that they are your twin flame, okay? So either your person knows that term, or they just mean, that they feel a very deep, soulful connection with you. Like you're their soulmate, but it's more than that. You're the divine empress or the divine emperor, depending on who's watching, okay? Let's get some more cards. What would this person say to group one if they had no fear, no filter? We've got the Page of Cups. Let's get one more, please. What would this person say to group 1 if they had no fear and no filter? And the Ace of Cups. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So your divine counterpart, they're wanting to offer you a cup of love. They're wanting to send you a loving or affectionate message, give you a gift, make a proposal to you of some kind. They want a new beginning in this connection. They have an abundance of emotion for you, a lot of affection. This could be a newer relationship or a relationship that's going to experience a renewal, or your person is telling you they want to experience a renewal with you. We've got the 7 of Cups at the back of the deck. That's Jolene, Dolly Parton. 7 of Cups is about considering your options, considering the best path forward, and fantasizing, okay? So this person could be feeling intimidated by you as well. They could be younger than you or less prepared for this significant of a relationship than you are. This is what they could be saying here with that Page of Cups. They could be feeling shy and vulnerable compared to you. I mean, whoever this Empress is a big deal, okay? She's the mother of the deck. She represents abundance, and she's the Queen of Queens. That's her energy. So she's, you know, a very much a woman, right? She's very much a woman or a man, depending on who's watching. We all have masculine and feminine within us, but it's a divine partner. So your person has all of these feelings for you, but they're just trying to figure out the best way to go about handling them. And I think they spend a lot of time in daydreams because it probably feels safer there because of how much they think of you. Oh my gosh, we got the Empress again, clarifying the Empress. They really think the world of you. They think that you would make like the ideal partner, the ideal spouse, the ideal parent. This person feels like you are everything. I'm every woman, right? Like the song. So also I'm getting this person wants to extend you an invitation, okay? They are trying to manifest you. So they're thinking about manifesting you into their reality. They're wanting to, you know, they're wanting you to get out of their dreams and get into their car, right? That's another song, getting messages through songs today. I love when that happens. But yeah, they want to, they're thinking about you, and this is the magic that creates manifestation. Now, if you're here, you're a man watching, you're here, and if you're here for your divine feminine, this divine feminine is manifesting you. Now, she could be doing it on purpose, or she could be doing it through, you know, just through her daydreams and her imaginings, which, you know, like Einstein said, the imagination is a preview of life's coming attractions. So, but whoever this is that you're here for, they are manifesting this connection because they think the world of you, and they're manifesting a phone call, a text message, an invitation, but it has to be a romantic and affectionate one, right? It has to be one that shows how you feel, and it has to be one that you know, expresses that they want a new beginning, right? An emotional new beginning. For some of you, this is a proposal, right? For a very odd few, it could even be a proposal of marriage or a recommitment. But for the majority of you, this is getting back in contact. We got the Queen of Pentacles here. Some of them want to tell you that, you know, they want to have a child with you. The Queen of Pentacles and the rabbit here. Rabbits are about procreation. Also, you could have a child with this person, as this is clarifying the Page of Cups, which is typically thought of as a child. And then, you know, one of the cards that came out, you know, from my Sweet Existence cards as a message from your person is the pendulum seat. Foot thrust forward, foot thrust back. So what I'm taking this as, is yeah, like you guys could have a small child together. You could make this person, you know, feel like a kid again. But I really am getting a strong message that this person wants to procreate with you, okay? If that's something you're interested in. If not, you know, maybe that message isn't for you, but they are talking about children. And also this is talking about foot thrust forward, foot thrust back. So it's like maybe you guys have, you know, experienced lots of backs and forths in this connection. This could be an on again, off again connection. Maybe the person that you're dealing with has had unrealistic, overly romantic expectations for this connection. They could be romanticizing you in this connection, but I feel like, I mean, you guys are awesome who watch my channel, okay? So I don't feel like that this is overly optimistic or overly romantic. I feel like if they feel this way about you, they're seeing something very special in you. But you may not be seeing that in yourself, because we got from the Wisdom of the Oracle the Peace card in reverse. That's number 23. 23 breaks down to 5, which is the number of conflict and growth. So even though growth is good, it can be stressful, and it's like it's in reverse. So maybe you don't, your person could be saying that you don't see your own value or your own worth, or that, you know, because of the back and forth in this connection, or maybe somebody's inability to ground the connection, or any other conflicts in the connection, that maybe you don't believe that this connection is real, or that it can go the distance, or that this person would be serious. Like they could have conflicted feelings about making a love offer, and fear that you would not accept it, or think that it wasn't real, or that they were being unrealistic. Okay. Also, this does talk about, you know, a lack mindset or poverty consciousness of somebody just feeling like they don't have enough to give you, which goes back to what I said before about the page. Maybe feeling like they're not good enough for you, don't have enough to offer you, or feeling, you know, vulnerable and shy when it comes to approaching you and making you this love offer, to have this emotional new beginning, to enter into a new phase of the relationship. Because they could be feeling like their old beliefs are holding them back. Beliefs that maybe this is too good to be true, like they can't imagine that this is as great as it seems to be, or you're as great as you really seem to be to this person. Wow, we've got the Lovers. This person is in love with you guys. We've got the Emperor at the back of the deck. This is your divine counterpart. This is your soulmate. If you don't feel a special, deeper connection with this person, even like a psychic telepathic connection, if you don't really feel it in your soul and it's not resonating, like you've got guitar strings in your solar plexus and somebody's plucking it and it vibrates, if you don't feel that, this might not be the reading for you. You can choose another group or check out my playlists down below for another reading. But this person is really like, this is your Emperor, this is your Empress, this is somebody that feels like you are their divine counterpart. They're saying that you are their divine counterpart, that you're their soulmate. They're saying that they want a partnership with you, that they deeply love you, or they really feel, you know, that you guys can deeply love one another. And I am hearing they really feel like deep down you love them. Okay, so I don't know why that's coming through. Just take what resonates. It's a general reading, but they feel that you two share a deep love. There could be a choice in this connection that needs to be made, but they just feel like they're choosing to have a new beginning with you. They're telling you they choose you, they choose you, they choose you. They're choosing to have a new beginning with you. They're just thinking of how to do this, how to advance the connection. They're choosing how to enter a new cycle with you, but they're recognizing that there's some beliefs that are outdated that have held the connection back. Okay, so yeah, definitely get that this person is planning and taking a strategic sort of fatherly approach to this connection to make the hard decisions. If there's a hard decision this person needs to make with regard to you in this connection, they're going to make it. They're in the process of making it. Some of them have already made it. Okay. So the other cards that come out that were pre-shuffled, we've got the Silver Lunar Dragon, which you guys got 2 of these cards, but it says Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. So yeah, there's some sort of conflict or lack of peace in this connection. And your person is saying to you, let's balance this out. Let's cooperate. Let's practice peace and harmony, okay? And expand your causal chakra. So they're hoping that you will consider this connection, you know, worth pursuing. That you will look at this connection like it is a good cause. You know, see how she's kind of wondering, and this could be how they, you know, what they think that you're doing. They could be saying they see you doing this, like trying to consider maybe you're wishy-washy back and forth on how you feel or what you want to happen. And if that's the case, they're like, see this as a good cause, because not everything in these cups is a good thing. Well, in the traditional tarot, it's not. In here, it kind of looks like it is. But in traditional tarot, not everything in the Seven of Cups is a good thing. It's about making a discerning choice. And following, you know, the path to your dreams, the path that's going to bring you your wish fulfillment. This person is asking you to consider this connection a good cause. Then we've got the air and water dragon. Helps you connect to higher frequencies. It says, trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment, express your inner song. So this person's like wanting you to as well. It's like if you guys are twin flames, you're mirroring each other. So if one of you has felt like they're not good enough, that there has been a shadow on your path in life and in this connection, just know that these are erroneous beliefs based in falsities. They're based in the sense of lack. And your person's asking you to release that. They're saying to trust your intuition. We've got the bathes you in divine feminine light for the silver lunar dragon as well. So since we got the Empress twice, it is worth reading that part. I don't think I did. That and intuition is distinctly feminine. So this person's asking you to really embrace your feminine side. And especially when it comes to things like peace and harmony and cooperation, as well as tuning into your psychic intuition. We all have psychic intuition. We all have a sixth sense. They're asking you to tune into that more and to be open to enlightenment. In other words, be open to seeing things from a different perspective. Be open to this connection. It is a very spiritual one. They are saying this because even if they weren't open to it in the past themselves, they are becoming more open to it. They're getting enlightenment around this connection and its deep spiritual nature, okay? And that it is something more, it is something profound, it is something that resonates with them. So, and they're saying to express your inner song as well. So they just want you to be you, be true to you, and express that without fear, okay? They want you to really embrace your femininity, your feminine side, and theirs as well, okay? Especially if you're a masculine watching, they want you to embrace these traits. But either way, even if you're a feminine, they're saying that they're wanting peace and harmony in the connection. So before the time runs out, let's get started on the messages. And then there will be an extended this week where I'll take it over to the extended, and the link for that will be down below, and we will get the outcome of this connection, which is the big message from Spirit. Spirit wants you to know, as well as advice on how to guide you on the connection to get your ideal outcome with this person. We can see some of you are already manifesting this person. Some are intentionally, some are not. Also, we'll get advice, and yeah. So for group 1, Spirit, what would this person say to group 1 if they had no fear, no filter, please? And we'll do the sexy messages over there as well. Okay, there's 2, I'm not taking 2. Still getting to know these cards, guys, bear with me. This is the Romantic Fairy deck by Cherry Enchantress. What would this person say to group 1? Soulmate, yeah. You have found your romantic counterpart, right? More validation that you guys are divine counterparts. This person is saying that you are their soulmate. You have found your divine counterpart. They consider themselves to be your divine counterpart. Then we've got Spirit Soul Path. A personal evolution within your relationship. So this is Your person is saying that this relationship is evolving. It is experiencing a personal evolution, right? They're asking you to go with it. They're asking you to develop and be open to that spiritual evolution that's occurring within this connection. And that's what occurring within you as a result of this connection, because and that's what soulmates do. They challenge us. Twin flames especially challenge us to grow, or higher level soulmates, whatever label you use. They challenge us to grow, and it's supposed to be a good thing, okay? It's supposed to be a positive thing. Your person is saying to be open to that, okay? They are saying that they're open to that. Obviously, this person is pretty spiritual in their mind. I mean, I think if you're watching, you're probably as well, although I get that some of you, you know, might be detached or considering detaching from this person. Maybe you've been single for so long, or the connection's been so on and off that you feel single anyway, and you're just trying to, some of you are actually trying to let this go, but your person is saying to just be open to what this means spiritually, and why it's still worth, you know, working. I'm hearing fighting for, but worth pursuing, basically. Because they are seeing that. They are seeing that it's worth pursuing. Oh my, this just fell out, and it was just validating. I love that. What I was just saying about some of you are feeling like letting go. If you let me go, then you will create space for me to come back in my own time, okay? So even if you do let this person go, you know, you're just creating space for them to come back in their own time. And then at the back of the deck, we've got, I keep myself busy so I don't think about you. So maybe they are keeping themselves busy so they don't think about you. Maybe this is part of the back and forth energy here that I'm seeing. But either way, it's like, even if you let me go, you know, that's an important part of manifestation, the letting go stage. That's when we let go, we release resistance, and resistance is what blocks us from getting our manifestation. Therefore, when that resistance is removed, the manifestation of your person comes to you. So they're just letting you know that. So maybe if you're thinking about letting them go, this could be validation for you to do that, okay? Because that will release resistance for this connection to move forward. What else would this person say to group one if they had no fear, no filter, please? No one knows I still think about you. I have things that I need to say. I have things left that I need to say, and you send me mixed signals. I think I did get that. So whenever you're like wishy-washy or back and forth about this person and this connection and what you want to see happen with it, because of your spiritual psychic connection, your person picks up on that. So whenever you're arguing or telling this person off in your head, or feeling badly, or thinking about the old story of how this person might have mistreated you in the past, or how, you know, things like that, whatever that happened that you didn't want, then your person energetically picks up on that, and it comes across to them as mixed signals, okay? But they do say that they have things that they have left to say to you. So let's see what else they'll say. My life was black and white until you came in and added color. What on earth did I think about all the time before you? So what on earth did I think about all the time before you? The back of the deck, we've got, have I told you that you look adorable when you eat? Don't deprive yourself, you're perfect. So I'm really getting that with that Empress energy, because the Empress is, you know, she's Venusian, right? So think of Venus on the clamshell. Think of the Renaissance babes. They're rounded, their edges are a little rounded. So in other words, this person, as your divine counterpart, they're not going to mind, you know, you carrying a little extra weight. Women should anyways. It's just our marketing that teaches us to be toxic about our appearance, about our figure and stuff. So if that's an issue for you, it's especially for you. Your person doesn't want you to deprive yourself, and they think about you all the time. You really have added color to this person's life. It is kind of like that moment in The Wizard of Oz, you know, when you meet your soulmate, and if this is for you, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Your higher level soulmate, especially your twin flame or your higher level soulmate. It is like that scene in The Wizard of Oz when Dorothy goes to Oz. Okay, so she goes from, the movie goes from being black and white to being in Technicolor. It is really like that. Like, you start seeing things completely different. It's kind of like when you transcend to the other side as well. The human eye can only pick up on a certain light frequency range, so we're only privy to certain colors, and then when you pass away, those colors become so vibrant you can't even explain it. It's something that would not be seen by the human eye. So this is just, again, what my guides are talking about, to just demonstrate the spiritual nature of this connection, how this person's feelings are so big and so deep for you. We've got stagnation, fermentation, and worthlessness. So the stagnation in the connection, again, this person's talking about it being to do with old beliefs that have held this connection back. Perhaps one is more romantic than the other, and so thought that the more romantic one was being unrealistic or having unrealistic expectations. That'll resonate for some. But bottom line is, there have been limiting beliefs that have held this connection back, created conflict in it. And this is just your person talking about those feelings of worthlessness. We've got be patient. What's your person talking about? Being patient. We've got my ex is an effing nightmare at the back of the deck. So maybe, you know, some of your people are dealing with an ex, or still having to heal from issues that ex relationship created, where that made your person feel worthless, that made your person feel not good enough, okay? And roles can be reversed, so flip it around if it's the other way around, but I feel like for a lot of you that is the case. Their ex is a nightmare, and they just contributed to your person's self-esteem issues, and that has negatively impacted your guys' beautiful soulmate connection. But your person does want to come into union with you, and they feel like this is growing and progressing, but they do need you to be a little bit more patient. And so just know that patience, though, is just a form of lovingness, okay? Because I don't want you guys to focus too much on being patient, because when you focus on being patient, it's like creating resistance, right? You're having to like use willpower usually. Usually being patient is something that requires effort, and efforts has a tendency to keep things in stagnation. So Spirit is saying, instead of being patient, just remember all the reasons why you love this person. Like, if you want this person to come back to you, make you a love offer, propose to you, or for you guys to end up in union, Spirit is saying to think about all the reasons why you want that whenever you start to feel impatient. Now, because this person, you know, has made me feel like nobody has ever made me feel before, because my soul recognized theirs as soon as they walked into the door, because, you know, I love the way they look at me, and their eyes light up, their pupils expand when they look into my eyes. I love their scent. I've never felt this, you know, magnetically attracted to somebody before. Like, whatever the reasons are, because this person likes the same music I like, or because we have bonded over the same ideas, or because X, Y, and Z. This is, you know, what you should be thinking about. And if you remember why you love this person, then patience isn't really needed. But this person is asking for you to be patient, because, well, basically they don't want you to run out of patience. They want to have a new start with you. And then we've got these two cards. We've got Hello and Stork. See, this is what I'm talking about. This person wants to have a child with you, or you already do have a child with them. For some of you, it says distant, distracted, deep in thought, detached, aloof, not feeling it, find answers in music. So I'm going to pull you guys a music card, which I wasn't really planning on it because this is getting longer than I wanted, but I will do that because we keep getting music references. But also, I do feel like somebody here, especially some of you viewers, are feeling distant. Or this person is saying they feel that you're being distant. They want you to reconnect to the psychic connection that the two of you share. Okay, they want you to reconnect to that intuitive connection, because they're feeling you detached and aloof, and maybe like questioning if you're still feeling this connection. And they're finding answers about this connection in music. We've got Stork, a new addition, ideas manifested, pregnancy, baby, child, children, family, good news, and inspiration. Definitely getting this person wants to give some good news to this connection, take inspired action in this connection in a way that results in them making some sort of affectionate offer, or communicating in an affectionate way, okay? group one's person had no fear, no filter, please. What else would they would like to say to group one? What answers through music do they have for group one, please? Group one's person. Yeah, we've got Kiss by Prince. Wonderful classic song, never goes out of style. Love this freaking song. This person, so I'm going to read the lyrics. You can fast forward past this part. I know some people don't appreciate the lyrics or don't appreciate being read to on a tarot channel or whatever, but okay, so it says, you don't have to be beautiful to turn me on. I just need your body from dusk till dawn. So lots of physical attraction, which goes along with that Empress energy, a very sensual, physical attraction between the two of you. It's hard to overstate the physical magnetic attraction and the sensual attraction between the Emperor and the Empress, but that is what your person's talking about. You don't need experience to turn me out. Yeah, you just leave it all up to me. I'm going to show you what it's all about. So for some of you, this person may be more experienced than you in the sack, or you might be vice versa, right? Because we saw there maybe is an age difference or an experience difference, but you can apply that to different areas, right? One could be more experienced in relationships while the other one's more experienced, you know, sexually speaking, or the other one's more experienced emotionally while the other one's, you know what I mean? Bringing different things to the table. So you don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign I'm more compatible with. I just want your extra time and your kiss. You don't have to talk dirty if you want to impress me. You can't be too flirty. I know how to undress me. So in other words, this person's just saying, you know, you're perfect the way that you are. And they're just getting into all the reasons why you're perfect the way that you are. I want you, or I want to be your fantasy is what they're saying, okay? Because we already saw fantasizing going on between the two of you. They want to be your fantasy. Maybe you could be mine. You just leave it all up to me. We could have a good time. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign I'm more compatible with. I just want your extra time and your kiss. Yeah. And they want you to rule their world, and they want you to act your age, okay, for those that might resonate more with being the less mature one in the situation. This person just wants to be your everything. So look up this song if you are interested in Prince, Kiss, and even if you guys think that your signs aren't compatible or whatnot, they're saying, you know, there is no other sign, there is no other person that they're more compatible with. You're everything. This person feels like you're everything, and that you're perfect just the way that you are. So that's pretty wonderful. It's pretty fantastic. So and that is what your divine masculine would say. So even if in the 3D your person, you know, is back and forth, hot and cold, and you're like, but do they really feel that way though? If this is resonating with you, then yeah, and they do. If they had no fear and no filter, this is what they would say. What else would this person say to group one if they had no fear and no filter? I am becoming a better person. Person is becoming a better person, guys. We got two cards that fall on the floor. We've got, I'm letting go of the past and I'm ready to act. So, yeah. We were talking about letting go earlier. This person is letting go as well. So whatever is like holding them back, whether that be belief systems or something else that's held them back in this connection, or that hurt from that previous partner, that ex that they say is an effing nightmare, they're letting that go. Fill in the blank, whatever it is, letting that go. They're ready to take action. We already saw that this person is coming towards you with an offer, okay? And then we've got, love is not a word I use lightly. So if ever this person told you that they love you, just know that they really do. They meant it. This person's never told you that. It's not because they don't feel it. It's because it's a really heavy word for them, especially if they were ever made to feel not good enough or worthless, okay? And then at the back of the deck, we've got go with the flow more. Life's full of surprises. You just never know. So this is kind of going along with the previous cards from the Dragon Oracle that this person wants you to just basically come into balance, trust your intuition, and just go with the flow, because you never know what could happen. Don't try to control the outcome. Don't try to control everything. Just be open. It's good to know what you want, but I just think this person wants to surprise you, and they don't want you to resist. They want you to get out of resistance to the extent that you are in resistance, okay? My mind and heart always comes back to you. So it's like no matter what, their mind and their heart always comes back to you. I'm hearing that Brandy song, that back and forth. Was it Brandy or Aaliyah? Oh gosh. Let me see you go back. Yeah, that's Aaliyah. All right, I'm very tempted by you, again, with the strong sexual attraction between the two of you, and we'll get the sexual messages over in the extended. I feel like this person's never felt this physically attracted to anyone before. I mean, that's definitely the case. I mean, I don't know if that came across, but it's pretty obvious to me. Yeah. Flirting with you through the cards even. Wink, wink. And if I worry about you too much, it's because I really care about you. Sometimes I drive myself crazy thinking about you. So this person is really thinking about you a lot, okay? The back of the deck, we've got, I want to approach you, but it has to make sense and be worth the effort. So there is a question mark with regard to, like, should I approach this beautiful, fabulous, wonderful, powerful individual, my emperor, my empress? Should I approach the empress, me being a lowly little page, you know, with my little cup of love? Because subconsciously I love this person I have all along. And I don't know how they're going to react, and I'm not sure I'm good enough. So is it going to be worth the effort? I really want to approach you, but is it going to be worth the effort? They're going to approach you, I feel, but we're going to find out for sure in the extended. And I get that this person does worry about you a lot. In fact, this Peace in reverse card is basically this energy, Nine of Swords energy. So they're saying that, you know, that is them, right? That they let past beliefs and feelings of not being worthy and not being good enough negatively affect this connection and its progress. So they're saying that, you know, they do think about you a lot. And if they overthink about this connection, it's because they really care about you. It's like one of these people that when they feel so vulnerable because of the enormous amount of feelings that they feel for you with that Ace of Cups, you know, they have to start, they go into analysis paralysis and drive themselves crazy analyzing and thinking about you and their feelings, because I mean, obviously the more you care about somebody, the more you have to lose. So we're gonna go ahead and take it to the extended, guys. But if this is where we part ways, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and comment if this was your reading. If it wasn't, feel free to choose another group or another reading from the playlist. And again, the playlist for the Heartstrings Tarot is down below. If you'd like a personal reading, please contact me through the description box. It has my contact information down there. And anybody that's wanting to know this song for the Ace of Cups, it's Can You Feel the Love Tonight by Elton John. I just felt like I needed to put that out there. But yeah, my contact information for a private reading is down below. And thanks to those of you who've gotten private readings from me. I really appreciate you guys, and those who follow me on Instagram and my patrons. You guys do help to keep the channel going. But if all you do is hit that like button, that helps as well. So I'm going to talk to you guys next time. Welcome, Group 2. Thanks for tuning in your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So go ahead and think about your person of interest, your love interest. I'm going to use the Heartstrings Tarot again and clarify using the Witchling Tarot, and then we'll get your messages. Got some pre-shuffled cards off to the side here. Go ahead and focus on your person for now. Angels, spirits, and guides with the strongest collective energy of everyone who has chosen Group 2. If their person had no fear and if they had no filter, what would they say to Group 2, please? Just letting you guys know that over on Wizio, it's 15% off readings right now through the end of August. So if anybody is interested in getting a reading from me on there, you can. Otherwise, my other contact information is down below in the description box. And thanks to those of you who've already done that, okay? I do offer a reading that is available in 24 hours time. So for Group 2, what would this person say to Group 2 if they had no fear and no filter? Get the Three of Cups. And girls just want to have fun. Okay, the link for all the songs associated with the Heartstrings Tarot is also in the description box for anybody interested. Oh, this one turned over as well. Got the High Priestess. We've got strong water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces could be in somebody's chart. It doesn't have to be. Got the Chariot at the back of the deck that I just happened to look, which is Cancerian energy. We've got the Devil. Okay, yeah, this is going along with what I was picking up on before. We've got the Seven of Wands. There's some definite obstacles in this connection, and one of those obstacles is addiction or codependency. Okay, now remember, an addiction can be to anything: person, place, thing, habit. So honestly, I feel like your person is saying that you know, that they're the dependent type. Okay, that there's something unhealthy about this person. If it's not a dependency, it's maybe depression or some other mental health issue. In general, this person is saying that they're having problems. Okay, they may not be taking care of themselves, and they may not be being the most honest with themselves. And if that's the case, obviously that's creating a lot of underlying problems for this connection. They do feel like you can see through them, though, and also that maybe some of you have enabled this person. Like, for example, if this person has a drinking problem or a sex addiction or something along those lines, this person feels like you have played into that. You know, you maybe indulged them in those areas, or maybe you just didn't even know you were doing it, but that's going to resonate for some. If it's not your message, don't take it, okay? But this is what I'm getting so far, but let's clarify. We'll use the Witchling Tarot to clarify, get some more clarification on these messages. Could just be that this person is addicted to you, you know, addicted to the passion. Could be a third-party situation. You're very tempting to them, but even if it's not, you're very tempting to them. They definitely find you very alluring, very tempting, okay? They also feel like there's some shadow side to you that might be subconscious. There's some hidden aspect to your personality that they're aware of, okay? So I don't know if this person's just projecting, lying to themselves, putting, you know, the things that they don't like about themselves onto you and seeing it in you. But I do get the feeling for a lot of you, to be honest, that there is some sort of shadow work that you're doing or need to do that your person has picked up on intuitively, more than likely, if not just directly, just by watching you and interacting with you, that that they're aware of, that they find is not exactly healthy, okay, for them or this connection. We've got the Tower with the Three of Cups. Tower clarifying the Three of Cups. So it could have been that things just were like moved too fast in this connection. You guys hit each other like a bolt of lightning. It could have disrupted somebody's relationship if one or both of you was or is involved in another relationship. It could even have affected like a friends group, disrupted the status quo in a major way. And with the Eight of Wands at the back of the deck, I feel like, yeah, it's to do with things just happening too fast in this connection. Like, there was a major change that was quick. It happened fast, kind of unexpectedly. It could have been that you got some news, or they did, about a third party, or something to do with parties, celebration with that Three of Cups energy, or a friendship situation, or a group of people that caused a disruption in this connection. So, for example, this person could have told you that they were seeing somebody else, and it caused like a huge upheaval, a huge fight, or a sudden upheaval or ending to this connection. Or you could have told this person that you were seeing somebody else, or this person could have confided in you that they have some sort of an ism, right? Alcoholism, some sort of addiction or codependency, or even a mental health issue. Interesting. Let's get clarification on the remaining two cards, please, Spirit. Clarify that High Priestess. Either way, it did create, at the very least, a major upheaval in the connection. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you could have or could work with this person, but again, it's the energy of outside interference. I'm feeling like somebody was either breadcrumbing because they were either emotionally unavailable or just unavailable in general, at the very least, there was unequal give and take in this connection. And this person is saying this to you, that they see that now with that High Priestess energy, that they're trusting themselves and their intuition. If you suspected that this person was seeing somebody else, listen to your intuition, because they very well could be seeing somebody else. Now, some of you already know that this is a third party, but some of you, even though I don't really like to have, you know, those kind of conversations come out in a general reading, I am getting for a very small percentage that you suspect that this person is seeing somebody else. And your suspicion or intuition would be correct on that, okay? So what else would this person say to group 2 if they had no fear, no filter? Clarify the Devil card, please. I feel like some of you are like much more what's the right way to put it? A little bit antisocial, and the other one is more of a partier. But you guys are like attached to each other. Like this is attachment with the Devil card. Feeling attached and bound to this connection in a way that's not necessarily the healthiest. But let's clarify that Devil if we can. Some of you could be really angry with this person, or they are saying that they feel like you're angry with them, likely over some sort of outside interference that they allowed to happen, whether that be their codependency issues or another person. So some of you could really be dealing with a Capricorn, with that King of Pentacles clarifying the Devil. But the King of Pentacles is somebody that is very sociable and likes to make friends, even like at work. They like to shine in a big group, perhaps be the life of the party. Maybe they go to great lengths to, you know, attract, you know, attention and appreciation. So they buy like everybody a round of drinks or something like this. This is just that energy. This is the power of a crowd right here. So this person likes to praise others. They like to be praised. They could have a big friends group, whereas some of you either don't like their friends, or you're not included in that, or you're more reserved into yourself with the High Priestess. And again, this can be flip-flopped the other way around. If it is, go ahead and apply it how it resonates. But what I'm getting is that this person is more social, and they expect acknowledgement for their achievements. And this person can be rude and vulgar, and especially if they feel like their generosity has not been appreciated. So if you haven't appreciated this person's generosity, we've got the Five of Pentacles at the back of the deck. If you left this person out in the cold for whatever reasons, or they just think that you have, right? If there's been some sort of a loss in this connection, they do feel like, you know, angry as well. Some of them feel you're angry. Others of them are angry at you for being angry at them. And others of you, they're just simply angry at you for not giving them the acknowledgement, okay, for the generosity they feel like they have shared with you, especially in a group setting, okay? Or if not acknowledgement for generosity, then if they feel like you have forgotten about them, this angers them, okay? They feel the loss of that. They could be comforting themselves with food or drink or some other substance, smoking. When it looks like for some of you, your person would be better off like getting counseling and maybe some, you know, prescriptions, but are going about it in a healthier way, right? They also kind of feel like you're the devil because they do sexually desire you a lot, and like I said before, they find you very alluring, but there are shadows in this connection, some sort of unhealthy dynamic that your person feels defensive about. And it could be you're just being defensive too, because you know this person has options, or they've juggled you or breadcrumbed you, whatever the case may be. Maybe they're not doing well for themselves financially either. There's something here though that is unstable. So your emotions are unstable or up and down with regard to this person. That makes you both feel defensive towards one another, okay? Interesting. So quite a different energy from group 1. But we will continue and see what, let's look at the oracle cards. We've got relocated organism, okay? So maybe somebody has moved away from this connection. Or your person is talking about moving away. It says, I hope this is the correct amount of hydration. So little alien is overwatering the plant. And what happens when you overwater the plant? It dies. So water in divination symbolizes emotions. So it's like, maybe this connection was just too overwhelming emotionally for your person, or just they're the type that is very emotional and has to, medicate themselves in order to dull those emotions to make them more manageable, because this person would prefer to be a mature, stable individual, like the kind of person that other people look up to, especially like materially speaking, but just in general. So they could be medicating themselves, for those reasons, or you could be doing that. But it's not served the connection, right? Overwatering kills the plant. And also I got to, when that card first came out off camera, that some of you really poured on the love or the emotion to this person, and it overwhelmed them, okay? Resulting in an unwanted upheaval or disgrace in this connection. Resulted in them even sabotaging it in some cases by involving a third party or letting friends get between you as a way of pushing you away. So in that case, who's the devil now, right? To sabotage oneself or someone who cares about you is not a good thing. We also got the mind games card. So your person is talking about mind games that I'm honestly getting, they feel like you've played mind games with them. And don't shoot the messenger, guys. I would prefer to say that, they played mind games with you and sympathize with you, but they're saying that you played mind games with them. That you had some hidden agenda with regard to them, that you were trying to control them in some way, that maybe you're really good at reading them with your high priestess intuition, and that you were trying to, or are trying to, manipulate through mind games this situation to go the way that you want it to go. And it's kind of a mystery to this person, how you want it to go. They're not sure. They're questioning and suspicious of your motives and your intentions. They feel like that you might actually be kind of a smothering or needy or insecure person yourself, or that you're addictive as well and you're both addictive. But either way, whether it's them addictive with codependencies or dependency issues, or you are that way, they feel like it's something to do with an unhealthy dynamic in this connection. So let's see what else we can find out. We got the Fates card, number 17, from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and that did come out, and that came out in reverse. So it's like this person is saying that, some things are just fated to happen. Maybe everything really does happen for a reason. You can't change everything, is what your person is saying, or you have to be mindful of what you can and cannot change. So with that, I'm getting the serenity prayer that they read in like Alcoholics Anonymous. So some of you really are dealing with somebody that has this issue, or you have it yourself. And that is, how does it go? Oh gosh. It's just the serenity prayer. You can Google it. It's about having the grace to accept that which you cannot change, and having the wisdom to know what you can change. So it's like your person wants you to be discerning. Like they're saying, some things you just can't change. Like maybe you were trying to manipulate the situation, through your deep insight because of the amount of emotion that you have for this person. Maybe you're using your friendship or your intuition or whatever like methods that you could You saw this person, some of you, this could be a rescuer dynamic too, where you saw this person struggling, you see them struggling or being depressive or unhealthy in some way, and you come in with your love thinking that if you poured enough love on this person, that this person would heal and that this relationship would grow. And this person's like saying, you know, that you can't fix, you know, you can't fix them, basically. There are limits and there are boundaries that you have to respect, even if this person's boundaries don't make sense to you or don't feel healthy, okay? They want you to recognize their boundaries, and that would be a better path to success than trying to manipulate them to doing what you want, or, you know, just trying to control the situation too much. We've got these cards here from the Dragon Oracle. Lilac Fire Dragon transmutes through the power of divine love. Yeah, that's like what I was saying. This person's like, your love might be divine, but some things cannot be changed through love alone. Like, this person needs to play out their karma with the 17 breaking down to an 8. That's the infinity symbol. And they have to do things their own way, even if they know you're right, okay? Like, some of you really wanted to encourage this person to open up to the transcendent love and be enlightened. Some of you had really pure intentions. Your person's saying, you know, with this card, purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. And it does to a certain extent, but this person has to want to change, okay? And then we've got the dusky pink dragon from Andromeda prepares all your chakras to embody higher love. Accept and radiate higher love. Touch others with its flame. So it's like this person's asking you to, you know, I mean, you can love this person, but just know that you can't change them. And they appreciate like any unconditional love that you show them or feel for them. But you have to just basically kind of back off a little bit and allow things to unfold naturally and allow them to deal with their issues, whatever they're going through. Allow them to figure it out for themselves, okay? Yeah, they're wanting you to surrender and accept, you know, the situation as it is right now. And instead of fighting with them, or and they also want you to work on healing yourself and showing that love to yourself to heal. So let's get some messages from your person. We will start with the True Love Confessions. And if you know what this is about, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. If it's not resonating, feel free to choose another group or another reading, which is linked down below. Playlists linked down below. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, if you do like the reading. If it is bringing you some sort of insight or clarity. For those who have chosen group 2, what would their person say to them if they had no fear and no filter, please? And I'm getting for some of you, this is kind of like your subconscious fears related to this person. And if you're thinking, oh, I don't think this way about our connection, but it's somehow still resonating in a weird way, it's saying that these are your subconscious fears. Like, you are not aware what your subconscious fears are entirely, right? And not at all, kind of. So like, this is kind of what's in the basement for some of you, what you don't even know that you're fearing or anticipating with regard to this connection. There's something unhealthy, like when you have a dream and it's real weird and confusing and a little dark, and you wake up and you think, why was that dream? Why did I have a dream like that? I don't feel that way about the situation. Some part of you, you know, kind of does, and is just trying to work it out. So I feel like for some of you, that's what this is as well. It's trying to get clarity through contrast as to what you really think and feel about this person and situation. And some of it is really how it truly resonates. I will go through hell for you. Okay, so that's nice to know, isn't it? Okay. And I say that because this person is saying, like, you might be the devil. This connection might be the devil, right? And it's metaphorical. and no reason to get triggered. It's tarot. One of the cards is called the Devil, okay? And then it's what's come out with regard to what this person wants to say to you. So what they're saying is, regardless of how unhealthy this connection is, or if it's codependent, or they have dependency, or you do, or you have some things you need to transmute, some shadows to work through, and they feel addicted to you, or vice versa, they're saying they're willing to go through hell for you because you are the one. I will go through hell for you. You are the one. Okay? Interesting. Let's get more cards here. The Romantic Fairy Oracle. This is by Cherry Enchantress for anybody that wants to know. What this person say? Physical connection. Yeah, definitely feeling you on a physical level in a special kind of way. Really turned on by you, really excited by you. That's how they, it's kind of like teasing when they say that you're the devil, because you must be, because, you know, even if they're depressed or unhappy, you know how to excite them. Like, you really turn them on. They find you a temptation. They find you alluring. And so the physical connection card is speaking to that. It says the sacred union of bodies, two becoming one. What else would this person say to group 2 if they had no fear, no filter? Workplace romance, common cause connection. So yeah, either you guys work with one another or you have a common cause. There's something that you have in common, that you have an interest in and or put effort in. And so it's coming right on top of the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, there's some sort of common cause that brings you guys together in the 3D regarding work, home, or money. Oh, that's a lot. I'll just take that one. Love language, physical touch. A tender touch means so much. So, yeah, this person is saying that, yeah, that's one of their love languages. Maybe it's your love language. It's through a way through which you guys express your love for one another. So it's not just like a strictly physical connection here. There are emotions involved. When they talk about physical connection and that you're so tempting and alluring and all of that, they're letting you know that that is a love language, and it means a lot to them to be physical, to be in connection with you, okay? All right. Let's see. What else does this person say, please? You take my breath away. They find you stunning. And I'm watching from the outside. So even if it doesn't look like this person's keeping an eye on you, they or are aware of you, they are aware of you. They are watching from the outside. Whatever way they can, they're watching you, keeping an eye on you, keeping tabs on you. And this is the Amanda Rose Tarot, or rather Messages deck. If anybody's interested in her channel is, you know, linked on my recommended channels on my channel, channel. She's a very sweet reader, but she's also very honest, which is not that common of a combination on YouTube. So check her out. Says everything sounds beautiful when it comes out of your lips. Makeup isn't necessary, baby. So this is somebody that prefers no makeup. So if you don't wear makeup, they prefer it that way. And if you wear makeup, just know that they enjoy you without makeup as well. And it says everything sounds beautiful when it comes out of your lips. So they really like your lips. I feel like they like the way that you kiss them. I'm really drawn to their lips on this card. But yeah, They like the sound of your voice, just the way you sound and the way you express yourself. It's so nice to see a man or woman who can cook. You are 1 out of a million, so delicious. So this person is really impressed with your culinary skills, the fact that you can cook. They like that. If you can't cook, maybe they can cook, and they want to cook for you. I've never met anyone as caring as you. You are a great person. You make me feel warm. And I see like a lot of you are really caring. Like you saw this little sickly plant and you came over and you're like, hey, I hope this is the right amount of love, and you poured it on there, and then this person was like getting suffocated by it. So it's not even that you did too much, right? Or were too loving, but for some of you, this person did take that as smothering just because they are not in a healthy place. Sometimes, you know, when you're not in a healthy place, your system can't handle, it can't handle the medicine. That'll be for some of you. Some of you know that you were a little too smothering, or you laid it on too thick too soon. But others of you know that you didn't really. You were just being loving towards this person, and for you, this is the message. I've never met anyone as caring as you. You are a great person. You make me feel warm. And this one also turned over. You are beautiful inside and out. I love to stare at you. I love your smile. So this person is watching you from the outside. They love your smile. They love to stare at you. They think you're just beautiful inside and out. So, yeah, I think some of them, they really are physically attracted to you as well. And we already saw that, but I mean, some of you are really like physically fit or just like traditionally beautiful. There's something about you this person thinks. Like you're gorgeous. And and it's extremely tempting for them. It makes them feel kind of out of control in a way. And they would prefer to be in control. So they find that something that they need to guard against, like that makes them feel defensive because of how attracted they are to you. Interesting. Okay, again, this is making sense because this person is not terribly healthy. Otherwise, the fact that you were really super attracted to somebody wouldn't be something that you would feel that you need to guard against or anything like that, or medicate against. But for some of you, that's the case here because of the lack of health that I'm seeing with this person or in this connection. It's needing healing, okay? What else would group choose person? You can tell I've been talking a lot because at a certain point, I don't know, my mouth stops working. I've got power, essential force in us all, can't be denied. So this person feels like they're telling you that this connection is powerful and it's an essential force. They feel the power and that it cannot be denied. And I'm being drawn to this as well because it says essential force here and essential force there. I don't think I've ever noticed that. 2 cards say essential force, and they both are showing themselves in this reading, so there's got to be a connection. I think it's just for me to connect that this person is changing. And so they're saying that they're being guided to change. The force of this connection is helping them to, they're saying that for better or worse, you know, they're like, you decide which, like they're changing. So it's up to you to decide if you like the changes they're making or not. But this is a powerful connection regardless that can't be denied. Okay? Me and my ego, pride or fear in the way. Okay, for some of you, it was this person's ego, pride, or fear, or yours that got in the way of this connection. If you guys are playing mind games with one another, you know, then you guys were mirroring each other's egos back at one another. But either way, the card says pride or fear got in the way. not contacting you, but thinking of you often. So this person is thinking about you, even if they're not contacting you, think of you often. And it says replaying over in mind. So replaying what happened or what's happened in this connection over and over in their mind. And this one is come out as well. Why? Now this person is hurting, guys. They're not taking very good care of themselves. They're shaking their head in disbelief, frustrated, annoyed. Focus on the solution rather than on the problem. So they need to stop medicating themselves or doing whatever unhealthy thing they're doing because it's not serving them. They need to face the music and come up with the solution. They need to heal. Okay? Whoever is doing this, who's letting pride and fear get in the way, they need to stop asking why and just accept and radiate from a higher place of love, right? They need to get over to move through their shadows. And this is the only way in order to heal their heart and bring peace and joy to themselves, let alone this connection. Okay? What else would this person say to group 2 if they had no fear, no filter, please? Your love is so strong, it made me a believer. So maybe this person friend-zoned you, or even if they didn't, you know, how I was saying that love cannot solve everything. Some of you really just poured the love on this person because you saw that they had a need for it. Like you thought that that would help them. And it seemed instead to overwhelm them because they weren't healthy enough to receive it. They're saying that, you know, it was not wasted because it has made them a believer in love, right? And a believer in that they can, well, a believer in this connection in a way, but also in a believer that they deserve love, because some of them don't even think that they deserve that. And then it says, you haunt my dreams and you hold the key to my heart. So yeah, it's a powerful connection. You're so beautiful. Again, they find you very physically attractive, very beautiful. Inside and out though, right? They think you're a great person. I left you before you could leave me. So for some of you that this person left you, pushed you away, left you, saying they did that before you could do that to them because, like I said before, they didn't feel like they were worthy of you, your love, or this connection. I hope that you can forgive me one day. So this person is hoping that you can forgive them one day. Hoping to heal this connection. And if they have hurt you really badly, they're hoping that you're healing from it. I feel like in some cases, they hope for your healing more than they do their own. Our connection still affects me, and maybe we're just too different. So I miss you regardless of how things seem. I'm getting that the maybe we're just too different will only apply to like a very, very small percentage of you watching. I'm really more so drawn to our connection still affects me, and I miss you regardless of how things seem, okay? Yeah. Okay. I just feel we aren't on the same page right now. And I hate waiting just as much as you do. And you're the only one who really knows me at all. So this person really feels seen by you. And this one came out as well. Got an extra one. It's safe for you to make a move towards me. Yeah, but like I was saying, this person really feels seen by you with the High Priestess energy. They haven't always liked that. But in a way, they've grown to appreciate it more because they're always hiding, lying to themselves and others. Some of them really do, don't even realize they're lying to themselves. Others do know that they do this. They're just not the best at being honest with themselves, seeing themselves clearly, whereas you help them to do that. So naturally, they're going to have mixed feelings about that, but they've learned to appreciate that. And they just want you to know that, even though you guys aren't on the same page right now, they do hate waiting as much as you do, and that it is safe for you to make a move towards them if that's what you feel guided to do. We did get that green there when I was talking about healing, so it is a good sign. Green is the color of healing, growth, prosperity, so I feel like that is a good sign for this connection. At least your person, they feel like when they say that your love made them a believer, again, this is just validation that this person feels like they can heal. And it says, don't worry about me. I can bear my own burdens plus yours too. So this person's wanting you to know, just they don't want you to worry about them. Some of you are worried. I'm worried about your person just based on this reading, but I have to see it through. But they're saying they're cool, like, don't worry about me. Not only can they bear their own burdens, they can bear yours too if they have to. We've got the King of Swords energy. I appreciate how well we connect intellectually and that we keep focused and proper when it's called for. So again, especially if you guys were involved in some sort of situation, workplace or group dynamic where you guys were meant to stay professional or play a certain role, they really appreciate that intellectual connection that the two of you share, and that you guys were able to hold it down, just behave the way that was expected of you in some cases, that you guys were able to see eye to eye in a certain way, especially mentally speaking. I feel like where you don't see eye to eye as much is in the emotional realm, okay? So this is what I've got for you guys. I'm going to take it to the extended where we are going to get some sexy messages for this person or from this person, and then we will get an outcome card. It will be the big message from Spirit, what Spirit wants you to know, a summary of this entire reading to tell you, like, as of present energies, if things continue, where is it going? And then, we'll get advice to see what guidance your guides have for you regarding this person and how to get the best possible outcome that you're desiring here. Also, we'll get some more messages, everything that you've seen here. We'll get another round of those. So the link for that will be down below. Otherwise, you can hit the like button if you don't mind. Subscribe, like, all of that great stuff. Love you guys. If you'd like a private reading, my contact information is down below. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Welcome, Group 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. We've got your Oracle cards pre-shuffled off to the side here. I'm going to use the Heartstrings Tarot again this time. We're going to clarify with the Witchling Tarot. So go ahead and think about your person, your love interest, the one you came to the reading for. Angel, spirits, and guides for the strongest collective energy of everyone who chose Group 3. What would their person of interest say to them if they had no fear and if they had no filter, please? What would Group 3's person like to say to them today, please? Got the Knight of Swords. That's too many. Got the Hermit as well. So some of you have been dealing with somebody that's been coming in and out of your life. It could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or have that strong in their chart, but don't have to. This could also be your energy. It's a general reading, so just flip-flop it as it resonates, but I am getting that there is a masculine energy for some of you that is actually technically representing a masculine energy, perhaps the masculine that you're here for. And this is somebody that I feel like you've been on a journey with, that it's been a long time coming. That this connection has really stimulated soul searching in yourself, but especially in your person is what they're saying. They are soul searching with that hermit energy, okay? And this is not something that this person typically is prone to do, because they're a little less mature. After all, they're a knight, they're not a king. And this is somebody that tends to come in and out of somebody's life, because knights, they travel, they roam. This is also somebody that tends to be in their ego. And I'm getting for some of you, you are here for somebody that was or is in a player energy, or was in the past, or at the very least like a Romeo, that somebody was like a hunter who liked the chase with that horse energy there. Just like the chase, a seducer. But I feel like this person has come in to this space of reflecting on this connection. And I feel like it's taken a long time for them to get to that place. Three of Wands. Yeah, they're looking to the future. I feel like it's taken a long time to get to a place where they can reflect. They could have put a good amount of effort into this connection. They could really have tried your patience, or this connection has tried their patience, their strength. And if it tried their strength, it's not necessarily something that you have done, viewer, because I feel like a lot of you who are watching, you know, you have done your best in this connection. You have been, you know, a fortunate and a lucky influence on this person. Like, you were placed in this person's life, you know, on purpose, by the universe, by God, to teach them. You're like their teacher, to teach them boundaries, teach them guidelines, to help to get them on the right path, right? So, through your example, you have helped this person to become stronger and get control of their ego, get more in control of their ego, to get to a place of that Three of Wands. But let's keep going, and then after the cards are laid out, then I'll get into the interpretations more. What else would this person say? And all this is coming from your person. What else would this person say to group 3 if they had no fear? Yeah, we got 7 of Swords. I'm not taking it because a bunch of cards came out. But I do feel like this is somebody that could have, yeah, stopping on the Knight of Wands, been in a player energy, ghosted you, or took advantage of the situation. Could have taken something from you. You're definitely getting this person was wearing a mask. We did get that in one of your oracle cards. Yeah, pretending. This person could have been pretending like they were somebody that they're not. Wearing a mask. Okay. This person probably was entertaining a lot of options here. And we've got pick me as well, making you feel, for some of you, like you needed to be that pick me chick or that pick me guy, where it's like, hello, I'm here, pick me, while they were entertaining or considering other options. Yeah, it says, I confess I cannot tell which, excuse me, young being is ours. But I'm taking this to be more like this person not knowing. They confess they don't know, you know, which partner to pick. And I am seeing that as an energy that is sort of falling to the past, as this person, you know, expands their horizons and starts thinking, you know, in a more progressive way than that. But this is an energy that's present here. I think this person's just wanting to tell you that, I mean, they're confessing things, right? The Knight of Swords likes to talk. It's air energy. And it's pretty direct, a little bit cold, can be. And so if some of this feels a little bit like too direct, this might not be the reading for you, because I feel like if this is your person, yeah, they might know how to sweet talk you, you know, when they want something. But they also know how to be very direct. And I feel like this is kind of like a no BS moment for your person. So like maybe the rest will resonate, or you can choose another group or check out my playlists down below for another reading, but this is what I'm getting, okay? They're being honest about their player tendencies or the fact that they were in and out of your life. Some of them could have, since those are babies on the card, they could have a baby with somebody else, even with you perhaps, or maybe they have more than one baby parent. Or they were trying to choose a partner that they thought would make the best parent as well, for a very odd few of you. But let's see. I feel like it's more about this person entertaining options. Now we've got Page of Wands and Page of Coins, so 2 page energies. So you could have known this person when you were very young, or before you guys were ready, regardless of age. One of you could be an earth sign, or the other could be a fire sign, or have it strong in your chart. At the back of the deck we have the Magician, Gemini Virgo energy. So the underlying thing is that your person feels like there's hope for a new start in this connection. I think they reminisce and they think about you, especially at night. Like if they're outside looking up at the sky and they start to feel nostalgic for the past and for their hopes for the future, then they think about having a new beginning with you, about turning things around in this connection. But I don't know if they're really as ready as they might think that they are. And with 2 pages here, you know, this could be your person saying that you're going to hear from them soon. Because they still have a fire and a flame for you. That Page of Wands card represents the song This Girl Is on Fire. So, yeah, they could be definitely telling you you're on fire, the sex is fire with you, or they just feel very passionately about you. And this is Thank God I'm a Country Boy. We've got 2 country songs being represented here. So some of your people are into country music, or they just feel like a bumpkin, kind of like a country boy or a country girl compared to you, like not as sophisticated as you. And so, but when they reach out to you, you know, they're thinking about how to do that. Will it be a passionate in a passionate way or creative way, or will it be more of in a practical manner, in a friendly manner? Let's get clarifying cards for group 3. What else would this person say group 3 if they had no fear, no filter? You know, and also some of you, you know, are such peacemakers. It's very much in alignment with this this card. So it could be your person saying, you know, that you're much more down to earth than them as well. We've got the Star. Yeah, definitely there's hope. Your person has hope. They're looking to the future. They're making some sort of a change. They feel like they want to tell you that they're growing up. Okay? That them admitting that they wore a mask or wear a mask, admitting that they had other options they were entertaining, or admitting that they were unsure about this connection. Some of them were spreading it around, really getting a player vibe, Romeo energy from this person. Because from the Dragon Oracle, we've got the Orange Dragon, bring soul families and communities together. Like, yeah, this person is a part of your soul family, but it also talks about spread, belonging, warmth, and oneness. So I feel like this person did get around. And you know, they like to be liked. They want to try to help people. It's not necessarily that they were sleeping around that much, although I think for, you know, many of you, you know, that's probably the case. But it doesn't have to mean that. It's more that this person, they could travel for work, and they could like to share information with that Knight of Wands, or rather, well, Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords energy. There is this energy, though, of spreading warmth and oneness, like wanting to, well, just basically get around in whatever way that resonates for you. So I'm trying not to be triggering or anything, but it is what it is. And like I said, your person is being direct. And so they're admitting to these things. And they're also saying that when the stars align, that they're going to contact you, or they are going to make a choice in this connection They are going to do something, manifest this connection with the Magician, use whatever resources are at their disposal to turn some vision into reality for you guys. Like, have a new beginning in this connection is what they're wanting. When the stars align, this is what they're thinking about. They're saying they're making changes. They could come in fast talking. They can, you know, just try to tell you, you know, that they have changed and that they're changing, you know, paths in their life, or they're making lifestyle change that equate to their desire for a renewal in this connection, that they've gotten clarity on this connection, okay? Got the Knight of Wands coming out again. So if somebody's really dealing with the fire sign and an earth sign, or they really have those two things strong in their chart, so with the, and this person is saying that they feel like they've put in a lot of work on the connection. That's what I'm getting. And some of them have really been focusing on their career. They want me to tell you that, in case some of you are triggered over me mentioning that they're entertaining, or we're entertaining other options, other romantic options, or if they were in a player energy. Not all of them were in a player energy. Some of them were just really focused on their own interests, their own journey in life, like working to get ahead in life, trying to achieve some major goal. Now they feel that they have achieved it. And so they're starting a new goal. So it's like they're switching from some sort of a passion project, perhaps something that was more of a soul's sort of desire, and they've achieved that. They've made plenty of effort in that direction. They've received, you know, some reward for that. Now they're like off on a new adventure, but that one that is more practical, grounded, and has to do more with like family, home, community, the practical aspects of life, okay? One more card. Two of Swords. Some of you could have blocked this person, and they're having difficulty getting to you, communicating with you. If you didn't physically block them, they feel like you're mentally blocking them, okay? So they're feeling blocked by you, or that if they were to come, you know, towards you, that it would put you in a difficult spot, okay? It would cause you to worry. It would cause you to stress, because you're remembering them, how they were and how they've been, and they're trying to tell you that they've changed, that they've achieved something they wanted to achieve, and they've accomplished something. They've done something that they were meant to do, that they felt the urge to do, and now they're trying to tell you that they're starting over, starting anew, and being more of a grown-up, and being more grounded and practical, perhaps wanting to offer you something more grounded, more practical, more in the 3D here, but you might not be ready and receptive to hear that. So they don't expect you to entertain them right away. They don't want you to think that this is going to be just like a sexually based relationship or anything else like that, with that fiery Page of Wands energy. I really feel like they're trying to tell you that, yeah, that they just miss you. They have sweet feelings for you, innocent, childlike feelings for you, that they want to play with you, right? Like talk, meet up, communicate, enjoy each other's company. Not necessarily just in a sexual way or anything like that, okay? But they realize that might be something that, I mean, it's your decision, basically. They're saying it's like it's in your hands, the ball's in your court. They want to compromise with you, but they understand that they hurt you. For a lot of you, they did. They're entertaining other options, was in a player energy, acting like a Romeo. They're reflecting on that. So it's like they're saying that they want to talk to you. They want to come up with a compromise and let you know that they're onto something new, like they're starting a new path, a more practical path. They're settling down. Because Pentacles is about settling down. It's different from Knight of Swords energy, which is like traveling for work or just being on a journey all the time. Being, you know, too mind identified or too in their ego. This is more of a grounded energy they're entering into. They're wanting to include you in that. They're just at the very least like test you, or like take your temperature, like talk about perhaps including you in that new beginning. And with the serendipity card, a lot of it is that this person just feels drawn to you. I feel that this person feels that, you know, and maybe they have had their heart broken in the past, or they experienced some sort of a false start, or this connection was a big false start and it ended in disappointment. But they are saying that that needed to happen in order for you guys to learn lessons. Like they feel like they just had something they needed to do first. They weren't ready. You weren't ready. Some of you were young when you knew each other, or just simply not ready. This person had something they needed to do first. Could have been that they needed to travel. They needed to see the world. They needed to accomplish something in, you know, in school or in their career, or just needed to grow and learn, right? Yeah, so this person was maybe, I mean, we're getting a dynamic energy from your person. And so, you know, not to be preachy or anything, but it's pretty much common knowledge that not one person can fulfill all of your desires and all your wants, right? I mean, that's typically not the case. And that's typically not what people want anyway. But this person in particular is somebody that had a lot of, yeah, to sow their oats in some cases, unfortunately, but in other cases, just a lot of things to experience, or one particular goal that they need to accomplish, that they were inspired to go after. And again, it could have been to do with work, travel, learning, education. And then now that that's done, they're ready to settle down or talk about settling down. And they feel like with the serendipity card that time is, that pretty much the time is right, or the time is almost right for that to happen. So they feel that, and they just feel like they're going to meet somebody, or that they have met somebody in you. They feel like their higher power wants you guys to be together. You guys are ending a cycle of whatever this was, because it'll vary depending on who's watching with everybody's different situations, and start a new cycle. Start a new chapter in their life with the one that they're meant to be with, the one that their soul is drawing them to. And they feel like that person really could be you. You have helped them to undertake this journey, whether you realize it or not. And you have helped them to reflect on things they needed to reflect on. So they do feel like you are special to them. I mean, this is very much soulmate energy, and you guys have done for each other what soulmates do. You know, teach one another, especially you. You have really taught this person a lot about their character, about their impulses, about why they make the choices that they make, and what they need to change, and what they want to change going forward into the future. So let's get some messages from this person. And if the reading is resonating, please feel free to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. You can hit the bell to receive a notification when I upload my next video. And also, if you'd like a private reading, they're 15% off through Wizio, or on Wizio through August, or you can contact me directly. Contact information is down below. Group 3, spirits and guides. Will this person tell group 3 if they had no fear and no filter? What would they like to add to the reading, please? Yes, I want to start over with you. Exactly. They want to start over with you. They want another chance. Or they just want to approach this connection in a different way, compromising more. The Knight of Swords is not somebody that compromises. And if this is who this person was in the past, them being in a hermit energy where they've gone within and gained clarity on themselves and what they want out of life, and on this connection, that has helped them to see that really what am I getting right now? That they want to compromise, yes, but okay, I'm getting a scene from a movie, Persuasion, based on Jane Austen's book. And one of the girls, she's like a minor character, but this is important what she says to him, that she would rather, you know, basically, you know, end up stranded with the one she loves than ride on in comfort, you know, with the wrong person, basically. So this person would rather, you know, have hard times with you than smooth times with anybody else. They're scared of losing you. Using the Romantic Fairy Oracle that I just got from Cherry Enchantress. Check out her channel if you haven't. I love this deck. Absolutely into the artwork on this deck. It's fabulous. I think it's based on romance novels. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what she said. Based on romance novels and some vintage pictures from like the mid-century, mid-20th century, which I'm totally into that too. Let's see. Great pictures. For group 3, Spirit, what else would this person say? What they'd like to add? If they had no fear, no filter, what else would they like to say to group 3, please? Physical connection. The sacred union of bodies, two becoming one. So this could have started off as a physical connection. Like I said, this could have been, you know, strictly sexual at first, or just based on the physical, or that was your person's intentions in the start. But then, like, coming together, something magical happened, right? And that is usually the exception to the rule, because sex and love are not the same thing. But your person feels like they that the union of bodies between the two of you and the way that that made them feel has contributed them to them feeling that they can have a union of souls and spirits with you, with the dreams coming true at the back of the deck. Have faith, your rainbow will come shining through. So you gave this person faith and love, and faith that something magical can happen for them in their love life, right? Instead of being all in their ego, thinking that everything's cold and cut and dry, and approaching relationships like a business matter or something, or only being out for themselves, for those that resonates with, you have, I mean, your guys' connection might have started off as physical, but that they now feel it's like a dream come true, okay? That it has that potential. What else would this person say? It's a lot. Got love language affirmations. I think this came out in group 2. So if you're drawn between 2 and 3, go ahead and watch, 2 if you feel drawn to as well. But love affirmations. Loving words hold great power. So you could have just said all the right things to your person, or this could be, your person, because I said that your person felt like a little bit of a Romeo, like a charmer. They could have, used their words to help seduce you. But I think that that's coming through because they're wanting to let you know that if they ever lied to you or didn't say what they meant before, they plan on saying what they mean now, okay? And for a lot of you, they really did. They told you something that you questioned that they actually did mean. They told you something positive about the way they feel about you that you now question. They're saying they do mean it. And reaching out, expect a call or a text from your person of interest. Yeah, we did get 2 pages, so that makes sense that this would come out. So expect a call or a text from this person. They're going to be reaching out to you guys. And we've got freedom, healthy space and room to breathe. This is somebody that does appreciate that healthy space and that room to breathe. And going forward, they're going to make changes, but this is still going to be a part of their personality. They're still going to like their space. And I don't see them necessarily continuing, running in and out of your life. And if that's how they're going to try to approach it, then obviously I wouldn't recommend dealing with this person then if that's not what you want. But they're just somebody that is independent naturally. So there, a certain amount of space, and it goes back to what I was saying before, you can't expect one person to fulfill your every want and need and desire and everything like that. You still have to have your own interest in your own life. And this is what this person's about. And I feel like this connection was so overwhelmingly intimate is what I'm getting, and just like the power of the connection, especially when expressed physically. Could have caught this person off guard or scared them. And they're scared of losing you now. Before they were scared of the intimacy, but now they're saying, yeah, they realize that if you guys can compromise and figure out a way to have healthy space in this connection, that this connection can go on, that it does have a future, right? They are willing to do something that maybe they weren't very good at doing before, and that is cleaning up their act and being more down to earth. Grounding this connection even. You know, they're really wanting to work hard on this connection. And at the back of the deck, we've got disguise, so that just goes ahead and continues the narrative, what I was talking about with the pretending card, that this person was wearing a disguise. So some elements of this relationship are hidden. So it's like this person is a magician, they're a charmer. There is going to be an aspect of their personality that is going to remain a little bit mysterious. So they're wanting you to know, though, again, that they're admitting to wearing a mask in this connection, but also that that's probably always going to be a little part of their personality. They need to have the freedom to be a little bit mysterious. So this is going to challenge your trust, especially if this person's betrayed your trust in the past. But it's also probably what attracted you to this person as well. And then we've got divine timing under that, a serendipitous event. And that's interesting because we got serendipity twice. So serendipity is, you know, synchronistic events that seem like they're a coincidence, but really they're not a coincidence. It is your God self manifesting a bridge of incidents to create an outcome. And it seems like it's a coincidence or that it's just random, but it's not, okay? It does have this fun, magical element to it. So in divine timing, I feel like divine timing is upon you guys. Like this is going to happen soon. This has been a long journey already, and soon, you know, you guys are going to start a new phase, or at the very least, this person's going to reach out and you're going to talk about starting a new phase, or you guys are going to reconnect in a way, but however it's done, it's going to feel synchronistic. And once you guys start talking, and as you get into the relationship more, you're going to talk about this period of time and what happened, like preceding you guys reconnecting or just having this conversation, and it's going to be like, oh wow, and then this happened, and then this happened, and you're like, oh wow, this is like a bunch of different coincidences and synchronicities and serendipities happened to align you guys, to get you guys together again, or to progress the connection to where it needed to be. Okay. It's definitely going to feel magical, and your person's a bit of a magician anyway. Maybe you're the magician, right? Maybe you're both magicians. You're soulmates. Soulmates reflect each other. But yeah, definitely some of you are really in alignment with God's will, or your God self's will, right? Whatever you want to call it. Your higher self, spirit's will. Like you are in alignment with that. And you're good people. And sometimes good things happen to good people, right? And it looks like it's happening for you. So I wish I had been more honest with you. Yeah, there's some sort of deception. This person is wishing they had been more honest with you. Maybe they didn't let you know just how many options they were entertaining, or were dishonest about something else. And I feel stuck. I think that's more to do with, I'm not really getting a stuck energy from this person. I feel like that's more to do with like past energies. I mean, I think emotionally they were stuck, not wanting to progress the connection before they were ready, and before you were ready, they still had something else to do yet. But they could be feeling stuck because if you blocked them, you know, or if they're thinking that you aren't going to be receptive to them, and they worry that this is all in their head. So their worries can make them feel stuck as well, but I really do see forward movement energy, you know, from this person and by this person. You know, eventually, if not very soon. It looks more on the soon side, though. So next I'm going to use Amanda Rose's message cards, and if you guys haven't checked out her channel, she is in my recommended channels on my channel, so check her out, Amanda Rose. She is a working reader like me. She makes the videos, but she actually does this for a living, so I like the fact that she's, you know, very sweet and has good energy like that, but is also, you know, direct and honest, which, you know, is good to see. You don't always see that on here. So let's see what else your person wants to say to you, Group 3, if they had no fear, no filter. I will be loyal to you. I know you get jealous, but know that I am committed to you. So yeah, this is this person wanting to ground this connection, where they were disloyal to you in the past, made you jealous, right? They're saying that they know that they were that way, they admit it, and they want to be committed to you in the future. If loving you was a job, I'd be the most dedicated candidate. I'd work for free. Yeah, it feels like there's been a lot of effort in this connection. So when I talk about this person feeling like they've put in a lot of effort into this connection, and now they're ready to see it progress, they're ready to get their ships coming in on this connection, ready for it to pay off, it's not in a bad way. Because they're saying that even though it's work, you know, they're dedicated to it. And we can see this person does have a single-minded focus in their energy. When they do set their mind to something, when they know what they want, they go after it, they make it happen, right? They really apply themselves. So they weren't ready before, or as Steve Harvey would say, their light wasn't on before, but now their light is on, and they're looking to you as the one to fulfill that purpose in their life of being their committed partner. They're willing to work on it. You are the funniest man or woman I've ever met. I always feel safe when I'm around you. So some of you guys are pretty funny, and they just feel safe. They feel safe when they're around you. What else did this person say to group 3? They had no fear, no filter. Too many. We got gain. Physical and mental betterment, work succeeding. So this is validation, right? The blockages to this connection have been that this person needed to gain in some area, whether that is physically, whether that is through work, in terms of money, or just healing, improving like their mental health with mental betterment. But they've succeeded at that. They're ready to ground this connection. They're ready to start grounding this connection, okay? They're ready to have that conversation. They're starting to shift from like air energy to earth energy, from being like a kite, right? Flapping in the wind, to being you know, more like the rock, okay, that holds it down. And underneath that, we've got the Lover's involvement, the meeting and joining of two souls. So it's through, again, through this connection and meeting you, that this person has realized, you know, whatever ambitions they had, and also who they want. I'm hearing who they want to be, and also who they want as a partner. You guys, souls joined when you were physical, so they got more than they bargained for. If ever they were just trying to be physical with you and that's it, they got more than they bargained for. It was a joining of souls. I want to lay on your chest. You make this person feel safe. They want that safety, that they want to know that everything's going to be okay. It's time for me to cater to you. And I don't like seeing you try to make me jealous. So if you're trying to make this person jealous, they don't like to see that at all, okay? Even maybe you're doing that because they did that to you first. They don't like to see that at all. For others of you, this is simply meaning that this person doesn't plan on trying to make you jealous. They're just like sorry for trying to make you jealous in the past, for those that resonates with. Because we did see some of that energy earlier about this person. Yeah, talking about jealousy here before. I will be loyal to you. I know you get jealous. So this person's letting you know that they're not going to try to make you jealous again. If they ever did, okay? That shit ain't cute. My ego's starting to pipe up. My ego typically starts to pipe up on group 3. Okay, ego, calm down. This ain't about you. All right. Let's get what else this person would say to group 3. We got friendship, but that's too many coming out. True friends, solid friendship, authentic, would do anything for you, always there no matter what. So yeah, maybe you guys were friends with benefits, or this has never really made it past the friendship stage, but either way, your person's talking about, you know, advancing this connection on the foundation of friendship, which is the best and healthiest foundation for a friend or for a relationship, right? So they feel with you they can have a true partnership. They can have a relationship based on friendship that's really authentic. And they're saying that you're authentic and that they want to be there for you no matter what. Especially because a lot of them were not there for you in the past. Let's get one more spirit from this deck. Ascending, yep. Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase. Definitely want to start a new phase with you guys. No longer wanting to be wicked if they ever were in this connection with the wicked in reverse of the back. They're transcending those ways and those obstacles. Sorry, there's an ad in here. You guys they're wanting to talk to you about having a new phase in this connection. Preparing for union as well, it says. And learning, this goes back to that hermit energy of learning. This connection has helped them to learn so much about themselves, to get clarity. They're preparing for union right now with you. And you're probably preparing for union with them as well, whether consciously or unconsciously. Because, again, we've got serendipity coming through affecting this connection. So the universe is acting upon this connection. This is moving up from friendship and ascending to the next level. Now for my notes from your beloved deck. Then we'll get a couple more cards after that, as well as, and then I'll take it over to the extended. Get sexy messages and more cards in the outcome over there. But over here, else for this person, say to group 3. There's still a lot we must heal before we can align. So they're trying to keep it real, being direct, being honest, letting you know there's still a lot that must be healed before you guys can truly align. They are preparing for union. I do feel that contact and coming together is going to happen relatively quickly for you guys, but it will still be at the level of the Page of Fire and the Page of Coins. So this is, you know, a young energy. So the relationship, as it starts this new phase, is going to be in the early stages, and then it's going to develop over time and with effort. So there's still a lot, but it's like you guys are going to come back together, and then I see you guys healing. So imagine parallel lines next to each other, as opposed to at cross purposes, star-crossed lovers, or just going off in divergent directions. There's still a lot you must heal before you can fully merge. So just telling you that. I want to take you out on the best state of your life. See, early stages. I want to date you. I want to date you. This person's saying, I want to offer you something. I want to give you a gift. I want to flirt with you. I want to spend time with you. I want to enjoy your company, right? Yeah. And love is not a word I use lightly. So if this person never told you that they loved you, that's because it's not a word that they use lightly. It doesn't necessarily mean that they don't love you. And if they have told you that, they're reassuring you that if they ever told you they love you, they do. They wouldn't just say that, okay? So when this person tells you that they love you, you can trust that they mean it. They wouldn't just say that, okay? They might be a Romeo or a Prince Charming or Princess Charming, but they would not sink to that low level of telling someone that they loved them just to get something out of them. They would only reserve the L word for someone that they really did love, okay? For the majority of you. Not saying there's not exceptions, but for the majority of you, that is what they're saying. I will wait for a sign from you. Person is saying they're waiting for a sign from you as to when to reach out, as to when to initiate this new beginning that they want with you. You inspire me. Getting some repeat cards from the previous groups, which tends to happen. And then I've got, I miss you regardless of how things seem. So when this person wanders away from this connection, if you think that they don't miss you, and especially if you're in separation, they absolutely do. They miss you. But they like to have and need to have their independence. There are things that this person needs to do outside of love and connection. And not just other people for those that are being cheeky about it. I mean just in general. Also this person. Say to group 3. You make me smile. You make me smile, and you don't know how bothered I really am. So this energy of this person feeling like you just don't know that you know, how much you mean to them, that they are bothered by whatever's gone down in this connection that wasn't so positive. And, you know, even if they were the ones that created the issues with, sometimes I still let my ego get the better of me. They're still bothered by the results and the consequences of their actions. Could be kicking themselves a little bit. Let's agree to disagree and move on. So they're just wanting to compromise with you and move on. Like, leave the past in the past and let's start a new chapter. I think about you every day and I'm afraid you will find someone else. So again, this person fearing that you will find someone else, and that's like their worst fear, that you'll find someone else. Okay, more Page of Wands energy. I imagine exploring your hot body and it turns me on so much. I cannot wait for a new sexual experience with you. So yeah, I feel like this person's definitely very, very attracted to you. You probably feel the same way about this person. So I'm not sure what percentage of your people are going to message you, you know, in a Page of Pentacles way versus in a Page of Wands way. So which one of you, like, what percentage of your people is going to have a wholesome approach to you when they next approach you versus a little bit of a sexier or more passionate approach? But if they approach you in a more friendly kind of way, a more neutral kind of way, just know that underneath the surface, you know, they really are extremely excited for a new sexual experience with you. And I secretly like to debate with you. It stimulates me, and a little petty drama turns me on too, with that Five of Wands. So, and then I was guided to look at the back of the deck. We've got, I love how laid back you can be. So I feel it's best to let you win the argument, okay? So some of you aren't into that, right? You don't, not, especially feminines, but there are exceptions. You know, that doesn't get your juices flowing. When somebody likes to be just like have little petty arguments with you or little debates with you, not everybody likes drama and thinks that's exciting or stimulating, right? To some people that's just like unwanted or like unnecessary aggravation. So whatever, you know, camp you fall into regarding that, this person is saying that, you know, that is the way they are with that sword wielding Knight of Swords energy, and that is, you know, kind of who they are. They could bait you to try to get a reaction out of you, that sort of thing. To me, I would watch that, because with the magician here, he can be manipulative. It's manipulative energy. You don't want to be manipulated. You don't want people to use your emotions to manipulate you. But if it's just in the spirit of fun and it's harmless, then that's different. But I personally would watch that. But also we're getting, I think this person's learned lessons around, you know, that maybe that's not the best approach with you. Because they're saying, I love how laid back you can be. So some of you are very passive with regard to this person, or you were in the past. Like, you didn't respond to them. You didn't take the bait. And so they're like, oh, this person's laid back. Group 3 is kind of laid back. So, or at the very least, they're just going to let you win the argument if you guys are arguing, okay? They're going to start at least attempting to honor your boundaries and your limitations a little bit more, give you more recognition in order to hopefully have success in this connection. And we've got this as well underneath. Queen of Swords energy. So you have a very sweet side, but you won't suffer fools. You cut them out and keep it moving. So it could have been this person crossed the line with you, said something they shouldn't have said. They were baiting you. They were trying to do something. Who knows what. With that magician energy again, okay? Trying to persuade you to be or act or accept certain things perhaps, but you weren't having it. So letting you know, like, they realized like your boundaries, right? Maybe you're the type of person that you're really chill until until somebody crosses the line with you, and then you just cut them off. You won't even entertain nonsense. And so like, oh, okay, well, I guess I shouldn't press my luck with group 3. So just take how it resonates, okay, guys? So we're going to take it over to the extended, and over there we are going to get the sexy messages, because this person's obviously very sexually attracted to you. We're going to get the outcome, which is the big message from Spirit, what Spirit wants you to know about the whole reading. And then we're going to get advice from Spirit on how to manifest your ideal outcome with this person, because why not? Why wouldn't you if you could? We'll get advice on how to do that, as well as another round of messages. But if this is where we part ways, thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate you. If you'd like to follow me to the extended, the links down below. Otherwise, I would just love it if you would hit that like button. That does help to support the channel. And thanks to those of you who follow me on Instagram and on Patreon. That also helps to support the channel. And for my viewers who get personal readings from me, my description box has my information on how to contact me regarding a personal reading if you're interested. Otherwise, I'm taking it over to the extended.